Good morning. We're here to get ready. And I'm going to use today, this is all I know I'm going to use so far, the Armani mascara that I'm going to try. Oops. And I'm going to use one or both of the Armani cream, liquid, whatever you want to call them, eyeshadows. I don't know the exact name. But they came in a set together, all full size, on Sephora. I just kept going back to it, and I was like, yes. I was like, my brain's like, just get it. So I did, and I was like, alright. So we're going to try those out today. Foundation. Well, eyebrows next. My Rimmel. What foundation do I want to use today? I'm going to use the Natasha Denona High Glam. Actually, yes. Let's actually, for foundation today, let's use the Revlon, because this one's just about gone. Like, it's down to here. Use this one today. Revlon skin carrying foundation, the Illuminace one. If product comes out, hopefully. So it's a little bit hard to get some of the product out now. Let's do 2 pumps. This is a nice lightweight, in my opinion, foundation. If you use a brush though, you can definitely build it up. I do though, like most of my foundations, with a sponge. Yesterday, the first day back at work, I should still be on bed rest, but like I told my manager, I didn't want to stay on bed rest for the amount of time that the doctor had mentioned. I was like, what if I just do lighter duties or whatever? Which there's not really lighter duties, but I trained someone yesterday, so I didn't have to do a lot of what I normally do, and I'm training the same person again today. Then I got tomorrow off, so when I'm at, okay, so my prescription, I'm not getting it. I canceled it. Why? Because apparently insurance doesn't think I need it, so they're not going to cover it. And that's like, okay, whatever. Sometimes insurance doesn't think you need something that could help you heal or whatever, you know. And so I told her, I was like, you know what? I asked her the price for like 2 sizes that they're offering. And I was like, yeah, go for it, put it through, and I'll just pay for it. But then after a bit, after I was like thinking about like what it is, what it does, I called up and I was like, you know, just cancel the prescription, never mind. It's a compound, it's for rubbing into my back. It has like muscle relaxer and stuff like that in it, because for whatever reason, and I don't know why, and I don't know how I would figure out why, but a lot of things, muscle relaxers don't work on me, and a lot of things for pain don't work on me, including epidural. So I've never had the epidural done. I can't remember how they figured out the epidural wouldn't work on me. But like T3s, T4s, they had given me something and they said the epidural wasn't going to work on me. So we never did epidural during my pregnancies. I just straight shooter. So I told the doctor, like, I don't want prescription for pain or anything. I was like, it'd be pointless. Because, you know, like, a lot of doctors, they'll prescribe you T3s and T4s and that, and they're like, here you go. Or I don't know what other kind of pain pills they would prescribe you, but I was just like, I don't want that. It's pointless. So she decided to make a compound for me with muscle relaxer and pain stuff in it to see if that would help Annie up my back. But I'm not paying $200 for like a little thing of cream. No thank you. So I was just like, whatever, I will continue doing what I'm doing. Hot with the pain. Anyways, so I'm still taking CBD, but and Advil for back, and then the hot and cold on my back. So like the heating pad after work. I got these, but I don't got no one to put it on me before I go to work because Grace already left for school. But it's like a icy cold pack for 8 hours. And then Matt put Tiger Balm on me last night. He said a coworker mentioned this to him. And honestly, this felt really nice. It didn't take away the pain or that, but I feel like because I could feel it, there was a distraction. So I'm gonna get Matt to slather that on me. Well, actually, I think I'll probably do. How would I do that? Yeah, I'll probably get Matt to put this on me after my shower again tonight, and then I'll do the heating pad in the morning. But that was nice. That foundation's nice too. I'm gonna take some of this, swipe this here before I start doing my. I want glow today. This does remove some of the foundation, but it doesn't really matter to me. Matters to me. Now I'm like, what have I been using for bronzer? Let's use Spin the Wheel. We'll use the ABH, like their original one. I think I finally decided I'm not going to get the new one. I don't know. I was pretty hyped up and intrigued to try the new one, but now I'm just not. So, I'm not going to get the new one. I already know why. It's because I have a favorite for bronzers and that. So, yeah. Let's blend this in. I do need to fix my hair. Today's hair wash day, so of course I didn't wash my hair last night. I just showered. I do believe we have one more new person showing up today. Did I say that? For work? I think they're doing orientation. No idea who or what they are. The kid I trained yesterday and then I'm training today. He seems alright. I'm hoping this works out for him. But yesterday the entire crew that I was with was all newbies. So I texted Matt and I was like, I'm by myself with 4 newbies and I just keep hearing my name every 2 minutes. It's funny. Tammy. I thought it was funny. I don't remember who I'm with today, but I think there's only one new person today, which is the one I'm training. I think the other ones have today off. I don't mind training. Especially if it's going to get done correctly. Because I do think I have a coworker or two who don't fussy training. They're like over it, but I mean, someone's got to do it. And I don't mind. Especially if they're okay with me like really trying to explain and doing little quizzes, because sometimes I'll be like, oh, this is what this is for and yada yada, this is why we're supposed to do it, and then like an hour and a half later, if we have time, I'll be like, hey, what's this for? And then they'll tell me what it's for. And actually, good thing I was there yesterday too, because one of the people, the closer, he was like, hey, have you ever closed before? And I'm like, yeah, I closed a bunch of times. Why? And he's like, because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, well, I kind of forget. So I was like, cheat. Matt gave me an idea last night. since I've been working there, especially after my training and I figure things out, I have ADHD, so sometimes I also forget, or I just forget the order and what things should go. I like, what do you call it? I like schedules, I like consistency, I like knowing what I'm supposed to be doing and stuff like that. So I wrote myself out a bunch of things after I was trained when I started working there almost 2 years ago. And after me, I've had a lot, pretty much almost every co-worker that has come in after me, I wrote them cheat sheets for cook times and what to do for, especially what to do for closing, a bunch of other stuff. So it's helped them all. So 2 of the new kids I did, well, one is not a kid, actually she's an adult, but last week I wrote cheat sheets for 2 people, and then I did one last night for the guy who didn't know what to do for closing. Then the kid today, I told him I'd have one for him today for the cooking shift, but I'm gonna have to make that today for him. It'll take 10 minutes, but Matt's like, you know what you should do? Go on the computer and make all your cheat sheets and have them on there and save so you can just print them off for when you need them. I was like, you know what? That is an idea. Okay, I want to use something, let's see. Am I gonna do this one today? Yes. Or do I want to do the peachy one? I think I'm just gonna do like kind of like a monochromatic. Yeah, we're gonna do bronzy look today. I'm gonna do kind of monochromatic. If I have not watched my Sephora VIB sale recommendations. I was on edibles during that, so I feel like, you know, whatever I did in that video was probably spot on to what I'm always talking about in my videos. I did not recommend every single item I own from Sephora. I recommended things that I would go out and rebuy or things that I just love using. Anyways, I should have recommended the Morphe blushes, these trios. I don't know if I did or not, or if I forgot them. Fantastic, guys. If you don't want to spend Patrick Ta money, right here. They're fantastic. I want to use the bronzer in the Charlotte Tilbury palette. I thought this was a mini, but from now I'm thinking this is not a mini. I might go compare it. And then I feel like there was something I want to show you guys on the Sephora, but now I forget what it was, because it was last night when I was looking at it. Take some and run it down here. So we did not watch a movie last night. Now I'm like, I would like to try and watch one tonight. I'm off at 8. No, I'm not. I'm off at 7:30 tonight. Yeah, so if we come straight home, because yesterday I had to stop and get some stuff for Grace after work. So today, if I come straight home, should be able to watch a movie. I'm gonna do this one. This is the Morphe Cheek Thrills. This one's in the shade After Party. Is this my most used one? Probably. Just so pretty. Ooh. All right. Ah. I feel like somebody's been down here in my stuff. Right there. What am I looking for? Cloth. Scooch. So I'm gonna go into the top one up here first. It's cream. To me it's like a rosy pink, brownish pink, taupey pink, I don't know. It kind of reminds me of bronzer a little bit. I feel like there is another shade that does look like bronzer. So if you like more of that bronze look, I just don't remember the name of that one, but there's definitely one that looks more bronze. If I did not have any of these Morphe blush trios right now, these would be one of the things I'd be buying during the VIB sale. At least 2 of them. There's also a new Morphe trio of full-size lip pencils. It's like $20 Canadian. That looks like a good deal to me. I do want my cheeks glowy today, so I don't know if I want to use the powder. Do I? Actually, it's got a nice little sheen to it. Maybe I will. So now I'm going to go into this one, which is also like a cream. I'm going to put this one on here. I'm just layering them. You don't have to layer them. You can just use 1 or 2, but I really want like a nice sheeny cheek. And of course just take and I'm gonna grab some face powder. I do think the thing in here is highlighter, right? Yeah. So I will probably use this highlighter as well today. It's like a lot softer. My favorite thing in that is the bronzer, not the crap. Maybe I should have done it that way. Well, yeah, that works. Not the highlighter. I like the highlighter, but I prefer the bronzer that's in there. So I'm gonna put some of this here. My forehead does not look bronze though. It's probably because the blush is so dominant right now. I can always add more bronzer later. One of you guys asked what kind of brushes I'm looking to buy. Honestly, I don't know nothing about like natural bristle, stuff like that. I don't know nothing about synthetic and stuff. I don't want to get a lot of brushes. I feel like even if I get 1 or 2 brushes that are perfect for the cheeks, like this one here starting to fray. This one here is from MSQ, and I do believe it's meant for blush or whatever, but I want something that's good for cream, blush, and bronzer, and then something that's good for powder, blush, and bronzer. But I don't want it to be so big, you know what I mean? I do have big cheeks, yes, but I want something that helps me keep it more so right here. Although I have no problem doing what I normally do, which is cleaning it up down here afterwards. Doing. I don't remember. That powder is so nice. I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush. Kind of set down the cream so that my hair doesn't stick. Is it toned down? And it tones it down a tiny bit. I feel like something back there hurts. I might have a pimple. Who knows? Who knows? Don't let this go to waste. Okay. Now I'm going to go into the powder blush that's in here. I feel like I swatched it before my video, but I gotta swatch this one for you guys again. Because, like, look at that. This is a very pretty blush trio. And this one's in the shade After Party. So we got cream, cream, powder. Yeah, it's in the shade After Party. It's a nice one. Oh, I need the powder. Maybe I can use this one. I also want to do highlighter, so I want to go into the highlighter first because I do want my cheeks to be glowy, so I'm just... The Charlotte Tilbury one though, yes I am putting it all over. It's not, it's very... light. It isn't sparkly or anything. To me, it's nice and glowy. So we get that all over the cheeks. And then I'll go into the powdered blush. Right over top. See, so I like putting the highlighter that I'm going to use underneath the powder blush, not over top. So I can kind of blend them together, marry them together. Everybody has their way of doing their makeup. No one does their makeup the same. No one needs to do their makeup the same. We all just, you know, we do what we do. Alright, I'm just going to take this brush, nothing on it. Just nice big fluffy. There we go. Okay. I think I'm going to spray some. No, I want some more. Do I? Let's see this forehead of mine. I mean, I guess it's not too bad. It looks more natural. Like it's not packed on there. I'll do just a little bit more bronzer. Alright. I'm gonna spray my face, that's right. With the LYS setting spray. I know some of you ask what I'm using in every video that I post, except for like way older videos, but like the past, I'd say the past like 8 months at least, everything that I put on my face is in my description box Some people have a hard time finding the description box, but the description box is like literally right under the video. So when you click on the video, like if you're watching it on your phone, I'll show you in a second. Because I write in the description box so that you guys know. I write down the product and the color that I'm using. I think the only thing that I sometimes might forget to put in there is the setting spray, but for the most part I do. Grace is off to school. Did I tell you guys that? So let's just pull up YouTube right quick. So I'm on the YouTube app. Alright, so I'm on my channel. I'm gonna go to like my latest video. So I just clicked on video. Okay, so I want to click on like, that's recommendations. I already know there's no products in that one. So let's pick yesterday's Get Ready With Me. Click on the video. Here we are, me and my big head. Right underneath, like, so like there's the title of the video, and then this says how many views. Click on the word more. When you click on the word more stuff pops up. And you'll see there's all this blue hashtags. This is the description. It says makeup used today. Click on that. And then the whole list of all the makeup that I used is there in that video. Cool. But yeah. Gonna get out of there. So excited for the Sephora sale. Okay, get off there. Alright, eyebrows. The NYX brow glue. Put this on. Man, I was so thirsty. So I ate breakfast yesterday before going to work, like a high protein breakfast, like at least 50 grams protein. Then of course I had then I ate around what, 2:30, I think. I guess we call it lunch slash supper, but ate around then, 2:30. And then I didn't eat again until I got home last night around 8:30. But I didn't really eat much. I was hungry, my stomach was growling, but I didn't know what to eat because I had my breakfast and my like lunch supper combined. It was leftovers, but I didn't know what to eat, so I had a banana and I was scooping up a chocolate pudding with that. I'll never not do that. It's so good. But then I chugged a huge thing of water before bed and I had a hot chocolate. You don't think I got woken up to sour burps and stuff, and I was in bed like so gross. I had to roll over. Note to self, stop drinking a bunch of liquids before bed. Okay, I've never used anything. This is my first Armani purchase, maybe my last, but I wanted to try this kit. Like I said, they're all full size. Looks like we got like a matte and like a shimmery one, and the mascara. This has been pulling at me since it's been on the app, and I was just like, you know what, just go for it. So I'm gonna start with this cream, which is in the shade Eye Tint. It just says 22M. 22M. I'll finish off the brows after I'm done this. So I'm going to want that brush looks nice. Is that a concealer brush? I feel like it is. But I think this will work. I don't want something that's too... Actually, I'll use this one. It's MSQ. I swear I just have my fingers on something else. I'll start with this one. Let's see. Yeah, I'll start with this one. So we're going to take this shade. I'm just going to do one eye at a time because I don't know. Looks like a lip gloss thing. That's a pretty shade. I don't know nothing about this formula. Just lightly blending it out on the edge. Okay, that seemed kind of easy. It looks dewy, so like, do I wait for that to set? I think I'm gonna have to go eye booger. That's a pretty color. I think we might have to go look this up right quick. I'll put this on the other eye now too. I like that color. Oops. Okay, it sets down. I'm gonna leave that for a minute. I wonder, because I want this on my lower lash line as well too, actually. I'm gonna get a smaller brush. I guess I'll use this one. I like that color. It's definitely a bit more taupey on my skin tone anyways. I will say this kit is not for everybody. These products are not for everybody. I'm not someone who, generally speaking, uses cream or liquid like shadow sticks or things like this, but I just couldn't stop thinking about this one and I kept adding it and removing it to my cart, so I was just like, you know what, just get it. So that's number 22M. I feel like I have it more. I like that. I do want to put some of this one on, which is 67S. Definitely a shimmer. I wonder, S stands for shimmer, M stands for matte, possibly. I'm just gonna take this brush. Kind of just pat it. I'll do the same thing over here. Looks so smooth. Very pretty. This is not the kind of product that I want to really like. Okay, I want to go just read really quickly. I might want to put a little bit more on. I just want to read, check it out really quickly. Where's my coffee? That's pretty. I almost got really excited. It's like just dropped and only at Sephora, but this stuff didn't just drop. It's been on here for like a couple of weeks. Because they know. I don't even want to browse. You want to know why? Because Sephora, the VIB sale is starting. Armani. The Sephora sale is starting Friday, and I don't want to come across anything new. So the Armani Beauty Eye Tint Long Lasting Liquid Eyeshadows. The Mattes Smooth Pigmented Color. I have shade 22M, which is described as a cashew warm tan matte. I mean, that's pretty. There's a beige cool matte in here. I don't think I would want that one. If anything, well, you know what? Maybe the cashew warm tan matte, which is a bit darker than the one that I have. Very pretty. 16 hours of long-lasting wear, easy to use, a blendable liquid formula, intuitive application for all over color precise lines, fallout free. So they have matte finish, they have a shimmer finish, they have a metallic finish. A long-lasting, crease-proof liquid eyeshadow in multiple finishes with up to 16 hours of buildable color and lightweight feel. This liquid eyeshadow features pure color pigments in a water-infused formula for buildable, high-impact color that glides on smoothly and blends easily. The multi-purpose applicator allows for a variety of bold eyeshadow, eyeliner, and smoky eye looks. No primer required. These are $52 each. I wonder what that compares to the Makeup by Mario. I have one of the Makeup by Mario ones. I do like it. But I don't know if I would buy another one of the Makeup by Mario one. Not because the product's great, but because I don't use this kind of product often. But I also just buying one's expensive. Let's check out the Makeup by Mario one. $40. So it's only a $10, $12 difference between this one and the Armani one. So far, the Makeup by Mario ones are all matte. But I mean, again, these, I do one at a time. At a time with the one that I do have from Makeup by Mario because they dry down fast. They stay put. I haven't noticed any creasing or that with the Makeup by Mario one either. So and I said this is my first purchase from Armani. It isn't actually. I have a blush from them too. This is why I gotta stop buying stuff because I forget about things that I have. I'm like, do I want to keep it here or do I want to do a little more? I feel like I want to do a little bit more of that shimmer. Just a little bit. One of my coworkers who also wears makeup, the one who I give makeup to all the time, she's working today, so I'm excited. She's I think she's also shopping the Sephora VIB sale. Sent me photos of some of the stuff she was thinking about. One of those things being, which I told her maybe look into it more, the Sephora favorites calendar. Is that what it's called? I looked at it briefly. I know I wouldn't buy it even if I had a 20% off discount. So pretty. I'm gonna put a little bit of the other one on the outer part right quick. What one was it? I told her, I was like, if I were you, I was like, just my suggestion, I would go look up each, well, see how many of those products are full size, if any. Yeah, she was looking at the Sephora Favorites 2025 Advent Calendar. It's $150 Canadian with a $705 value. I call bullshit. This, I'm looking at the photo of this. This is not a $705 value. There's no freaking way. I feel like I see like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I see 5 full sizes, and they're all products that I think are under $30, $25. Like there's a Laneige glowy, like sleeping glowy mask, I believe. But like these are all mini or deluxe right here. Mini or deluxe. That might be a full size. That's Josie Maron. I don't know if that's a face oil, hair oil, body oil, but that looks like it might be full size. Topicals lip gloss. That's a full size. That mascara from Tarte's full size. That looks like an In Beauty. Just based on that picture, I think that's In Beauty. Laneige lip glowing sleepy mask. Summer Fridays, that's like a deluxe. These look like deluxe. That Inky Beauty, what do we call it? Inky List. That looks like it's full size. Deluxe. That looks like you might get one or two of that. That might be a full size. That might be. But this is not a $705 value. I told her if I were her, I would look up each product that's in the description of this calendar. Go see what size you're getting, and then go look at the price of it. Cause yeah, she'll get the 20% discount off, but I mean, I hate to see her buy that, cause they're listing it as a $700 price value. I'm gonna take a little bit more of this one. I do want to see how this builds up out here. It would suck to think you're gonna get a bunch of full size that would equal out to that, and it doesn't. And I'm just gonna take this one and just tap it. Guys, this is so pretty. I know I'm taking forever, but it's a new product to me, product. If I come in here and whip this on, I could do a bad job and then be like, oh, that's not really good. I have a palette tomorrow that I want to use from Give Me a Glow palette. Okay, it's not new. I've had this one for a bit, but it's been sitting in my drawer. I'm not buying anything right now outside of the Sephora VIB sale. Okay, I'm gonna leave the eyes here. But Gimme Glow Cosmetics, I did say eventually one day, if they come out with eyeshadow palettes or more products that I could see me using, I'll do an order. So sometime next year, not anytime soon, I might do an order from them, because they have some of my favorite bronzers, and I would like to try their blushes, honestly. I'll do my eyebrows next, or finish them off. They have two new eyeshadow palettes, both of them, especially one, the Down to Earth one. Go look at it, guys. Stunning. But they do charge shipping, duties, like they charge the whole shebang. I think these guys are the ones where I had to pay almost the same amount in duties, taxes, and all that as I did as the order that I placed. I could be wrong, but I think it was these guys. So I said I was never going to do another order unless it was going to be more than like 2 products. Anyways, I have one of their palettes, the Warm Teddy palette. They're coming out with a Cool Tone Teddy palette, which it looks like it's mauve-y to me. You guys go have a look and tell me. Looks like it's a mauve palette. Definitely cool tone, but... So I have the Warm Teddy, and I barely ever take it out of the drawer. Meaning, like, I might have used it once or twice, and I bought it like a year ago. I should have a drawer of shame, actually. I should. I know why. It's because right around the same time is when I got into Ensley Rain and a couple of other brands. And they weren't just heavy on the mattes. They had a good amount of shimmers and that in there too. The Give Me Glow one has a couple of what I would call shimmers. Like, they're not, it's nothing fantastic. I feel like I'm giving myself the answer already right now that I'm not going to probably place an order. But I want to pull the palette out and see what I think of the formula. Because it would also suck for people to order them thinking like, oh, another great indie brand for eyeshadows, if the eyeshadows are just really basic but they look very pretty. But not everybody likes shimmery, sparkly eye looks either. Lots of people do like basic makeup. That's so pretty. Basic eyeshadow looks. That's pretty. I mean, it's such like an easy, it's like an everyday look. And then the mascara came in this gift set as well, so let's try this out. I don't know why, but I've been wanting to try this mascara. Here's the wand. Nothing special. I don't know. I'm expecting this to be very natural, not dramatic, because yeah, it coats the lashes, but I'm not expecting it to be dramatic. Formula is it's like the in-between. It's not a wet formula, but it's not too dry formula. Yeah, it's pretty. What is this one called? What's the name of this mascara? So it's called the Vertigo Lift Longwear Lengthening Mascara. Up to 70% visibly longer lashes, 24-hour length and wear. A lengthening mascara for up to 70% visibly longer lashes with lifted, sculpted definition and smudge-proof, long-lasting wear for up to 24 hours. Just based on this eyeball, I feel like for what I'm seeing, you get the same results. I don't know about smudge proof from the, what do you call it, Maybelline Sky High mascara. Like the formulas aren't going to be the same, but the Maybelline Sky High lengthens a lot of people's lashes. I have a burgundy one, but I want to get, which when I put it on, I feel like I can't really see it. I like to get like a brown one, but right now I'm not buying no more mascaras because I have this one now. And I have one that should be showing up today. One that I've been trying to get my hands on. Not the Kulfi, because Kulfi's still sold out. I keep checking. I also want to try the Kulfi one. But there's another mascara that I want to get in like a nice brown shade. And I was able to get my hands on it, so I ordered it the other day. It's weird how some mascaras are constantly sold out. Like the Makeup by Mario one, the original one, that one was sold out forever. I have it and I'm trying to figure out why people like it. I gotta keep playing around with it. Sometimes you just gotta let them dry out a little bit. I am getting this on my lash line, but that happens no matter what I do. I will say though, just based on first impressions, I wouldn't go out and buy this mascara. I'm doing us all a favor and I'm testing it out. I don't think anybody needs this because I could do the same thing on my lashes with the Maybelline Sky High mascara. I mean, heck, you could probably do this with an e.l.f. mascara. Not saying it's a bad one, but I wouldn't be like, go out and get this one, because one, it's not cheap. I'm just getting some of it off my lash line. Just some of it, not all of it. Do I try to do a second layer right quick? Like, it's a very natural looking mascara. But it does coat my lashes though. So I will give it that. It does coat them. Some of these lashes always stick together. Okay, we'll leave it there just in case, because knowing me, I'll end up making a huge mess. First impressions, I do like this. I like this look a lot, actually. But I do not think anyone needs to run out and get this mascara. These eye creams, though, if you're going to spend the $40 on the Makeup by Mario one, I guess I wouldn't be like, no, don't bother with the Armani ones, but time will tell. That's so pretty. I guess I have a mess, but it's whatever. Alright, and then we need lips. So for today, yeah, so far I like these. And we just need a lip for today. Do I want berry? What's this one look like? Yeah, this one actually kind of goes with what I'm doing. I'm going to take the Maybelline Lifter Glaze, whatever we're going to call it, in the shade Latte Crush, and wear this one today. I also have the berry one, Berry Haze, which is very pretty, and I think the one I've worn the most so far is Caramel Glow. This one would also work for today's look, but I want to try out the latte one for the day. You don't need a mirror or anything for these, so I'm going to wear that one. But this is the final look, guys. Hopefully you like it. Again, ignore the mascara on the lash line. Overall, I like this look. It's easy. It's nice. Good for every day. And yeah, I'm going to finish getting ready for work. So I thank you guys all for watching. If you haven't done so yet, hit that like and subscribe button so we can continue to grow our channel. We're at 740. So thank you to all who have subscribed so far, for sharing my channel. And yeah, we're trying to bump up to 1,000. And if that's as far as I go, that's as far as I go. I'll continue posting regardless. And yeah, thanks guys for hanging out. Happy hump day, and until tomorrow, enjoy your Wednesday.